LeBron is. You always talk about the main thing, and you're going to do whatever it takes in the course of a game to win. Is there some kind of poetic justice in a rebound, a putback? When you weren't scoring early, but you were on the glass, you're playing defense, and that being the difference.
Yeah, I mean, it's whatever it takes to help your teammates win, and for me, I can always do other things that still impact the game, even when I'm not scoring. That's the beauty of my game. I've always built that throughout my whole life. As far as being, three-dimensional, being able to get my guys involved, being able to rebound, defend, and then sprinkling a few points from here to there.
Thinking about that play specifically, if I recall, you get the ball in the corner, you see Luka at the top of the key, chance to drive. At what point and how do you kind of set yourself up to get in position for the rebound? Can you take us through kind of in slow-mo?
I was just reading, once I hit Luka and he got the driving angle, I was just trying to read the ball off the rim. It kind of looked like it was a little short, but, I knew it had a chance to kind of, if it hit the front rim, maybe bounce in. But once it came out of there, I just wanted to try to tap it with enough time. So, obviously you could see me probably looking over at the jumbotron just see if the replay was coming to see if I actually got it on time, and good play for us.
LeBron, what does a game winner feel like still at this stage of your career? Like, what's the after effect of that ball going through the basket for you emotionally?
I really couldn't have too much emotion because I was trying to see if I got the ball off in time, to be honest. It's always tricky when you kind of touch the ball, you kind of see the red light around the backboard, and you don't quite know if you got it on time. I thought I had it on time, but you never know. Sometimes, it's always that split second, seeing if the tip of your fingers are on the ball or not. But after they showed the replay on it, it was definitely gratifying to know, especially the way we've been playing, and to come in to know how they've been playing. And to come in here and get a good win in a very, hostile environment, that's big time for our ball club.
Well, Luka, so you get the stop, and eventually the ball gets to LeBron in the corner. He gives it to you, you make the drive, get a great look, it just rims out. Can you just kind of take us through that whole possession and your emotions when you see LeBron get up and tip it in?
I mean, first of all, when I got the rebound, he was on the court. He was asking for the ball, but I wasn't confident enough to make that pass. That 9 seconds to go. So then passed to AR, he passed to LeBron. And I just saw how much confidence he has in me, and I really appreciate that to give me that final ball. I think we got a great look. Didn't make it, but LeBron was there, luckily.
You're in good rhythm from three all night, but is it important to try and get downhill? Like when I don't know if it was Turner that was closing out, but for you to penetrate there, kind of draw the defense. Is that a play that you typically make there instead of taking a step back or whatever?
Yeah, I think I'm just going back to myself a little bit. Just driving the ball more. I know when I drive the ball, it's really hard to stop us. People gonna collapse on the paint, and I can do throw out, or however you say it. So I think today I did a little bit more of that, so it was good for me and for us, I think.
JJ, just your perspective on the final shot from LeBron and kind of coming on a game where he starts slow, but he'd been leading the defense, he'd been rebounding, and did you see some kind of poetic justice in the game ending like that?
Yeah, I think two things. I think we said this morning this was going to be a game that would have to be won on multiple efforts. And that was primarily in reference to what we needed to do defensively. But we won the game on a multiple effort play. And, we had the early advantage getting the stop. I think the 42 seconds, even though we didn't score on that possession, we essentially got a 2-for-1. So as long as we got a stop, we were going to get a look at it. And because we had an advantage, they were in scramble mode, felt really comfortable just letting those guys play. And Bron just made a huge play, and I think it's another great example, where he doesn't necessarily have it going early and got off to a slow start offensively. He was so good defensively. He was so good on the glass for us and really led us on that end, and then takes over in the fourth quarter and then gets rewarded by the basketball gods because he didn't let go of the rope and didn't stop competing.